Hello. Um, it is morning time and I have not showered. My girls are sleeping. This is a two video kind of morning because I haven't made a video in a long time and I'm apologizing, but we've been really busy. Um, School gets out and it's like everything kind of like goes squirrely. Um, and I just made a video that I'm posting, so check it out, about scheduling the summer for my kids, and the system that I came up with, and the kids are excited about it, and it's really cute. But this is debt free with the hubby, so that's what we're doing right now. Um, and I guess I feel like I haven't really done much, other than freaked myself out. I'm freaking myself out because um, I have gotten my budget kind of done for. I've been working on my budget for July. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's like we don't have enough money. So like I said, I'm freaking out, man. um, but what I am gonna tell you about, as far as the hubby front goes, it's sort of the same. Oops, not much has changed. This is tough stuff, people. I don't know. I don't have any brilliant ideas at the moment. I'm just sort of, right now, I kind of am focusing my attention on trying to alleviate this, well, I guess the husband thing's is sort of an immediate problem, but in my mind, trying to pare down our expenses and maybe find ways to save money around the house, that's sort of my, like, immediate problem. So I'm really kind of focusing my attention on that and maybe a little less on the husband right now. So anyhow, this is backwards. I always say every video, I'm like, this is backwards it's because I cannot function on my camera when everything goes the wrong way. And then I'm like, I'll sit here and like, it's like I don't know, having an issue. So I just leave it the way that it works for me, and then I just tell you that it's backwards. So I'm sorry. This is Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover book, and you can see there's my bookmark. I've been reading this thing. It's good, and I like it, and it makes me feel motivated, and I'm not too far in because the moments of reading time for me are like scattered throughout the day. I might get 2 minutes here, or if I'm sitting in the car waiting for a kid to come out of, an appointment. My son has physical therapy, my stepson. So I'm like reading in little sporadic bursts. So I am making my way through this book though, and I do like it, so it's good. But one thing that occurred to me, I don't know if I've ever shared some of my favorite blogs or vlogs. I know I have told you about Debt is Dumb, and that is a YouTube channel. And they do daily vlogs, and they have Debt Kickin' Sundays, which is sort of like a Q&A, where any of the questions that you've asked them throughout the week, they try to answer those all on Sundays, and they give you an update about what's going on with them. And the thing I love the most about that family is, well, the first off, there's just some kind of, they're the stuff, their chemistry, and their just the way their family feels is happy, and it's good, and it just really is uplifting. And for me, that's sort of important because it's really kind of easy when you're at the beginning stages of all this to really kind of get down. That is true for me, and especially when you're in this situation where it's one spouse working, trying to get the other one on board. I think that might be even harder than people going at it together at the debt reduction thing. When you're doing it together, I have to imagine it's just a little easier than this. I don't know. I don't think it's ever easy, but when you're doing it all by yourself and you don't really have that extra support there, I think it's really difficult. So I love their vlogs because they make me happy. That may sound cheesy, but it's so true. So that one, I will link these blogs and vlogs that I am mentioning below. I know I don't normally do that because I'm so sorry. I just am no good. But one of my favorite blogs currently that I have been I mean, I love this blog because it's some about money, saving money, but it's sort of like just wonderful ideas. It's kind of like Pinterest meets a blog for things that I'm interested in. Um, and this woman has all these wonderful ideas, and a lot of them are money saving ideas. So I have written down things. Um, I have a whole sheet here. And again, backwards, and you can't really read what this says. But these are recipes for homemade cleaners and different things. The first one is for homemade spray and wash. That's supposed to work wonderfully. She takes pictures of everything, so you can always see like her before and afters and the process. She takes a picture of the entire process of making things. So her website's just really cool. Homemade dishwasher soap. That's a liquid. And then she also has recipes for homemade dishwashing detergent, a recipe for homemade Clorox wipes. Yeah, because I don't buy those. I like them, but I don't buy them because to me it just feels like a convenience that's too much of a splurge. And she's got tons of that stuff. And her website is called One Good Thing by Jilly. .com, and it's all one word, and I will link it below. I love her website. There's such cool ideas on there, like cleaning your ceiling fans with an old pillowcase. That is a good one. I cleaned all my ceiling fans in my house in like 20 minutes, and I've got a ton of ceiling fans, and I hated cleaning them. Yeah, use a pillowcase. You put it over the blade, and you just kind of pull it off, and all that gunk comes off in the pillowcase, and it's awesome. Love it. Anyway, another one is moneysavingmom.com. A lot of people are familiar with her website because she has become quite big in the frugal living, what would you call that? The frugal living culture. It's early and I have no words. And then another good YouTube channel that I'm liking that also is kind of uplifting and makes you feel happy is Maylee's Mama. She kind of does something similar to Dead is Dumb, but it's just cute. She's got this cute little girl, and she's trying to do the same thing, and they're a young couple, a young family doing the same thing. It's a husband and wife, and they're together. But I like her blog too, or her vlog too. So that's Maylee's Mama, and I will link that below as well. But for any of those YouTube channels that I mentioned, subscribe to them because they really are, they're doing the work for their family, but they take a lot of time to put what they're doing out there for everyone else to help. And I find it super beneficial and helpful because sometimes you just need some motivation. This is not fun. Especially, goodness, if I could just say that I was done with my emergency fund or was even working on my emergency fund, I would feel probably better, but I'm not even there yet. I'm so at the beginning. And so I need all the encouragement I can get. So these places help, but having a resource that can help you save some money is awesome too. Oh, another website, another blog is called livingonadime.com. They have some really good tips on ways to save money and a lot of recipes, cheap recipes, which is what I am doing now. That is currently, I am taking a tip from Dead is Dumb, from Christine and Josh there. And I was using emails, and I was having trouble because it got quite expensive. I mean, it didn't really get more expensive than what they said it would, but then once you're really trying to squeeze every dime out of every area you can, $85 a week just for dinners seemed like a lot to me. So I got my question answered from them, and they do a 2-week meal rotation with just really cheap meals. They've made up a menu for 2 weeks, and they repeat it, excuse me, every 2 weeks. And she shops just every 2 weeks. So that's how they're saving money. So that's what I am also doing. So I have been really trying to find some cheap recipes so that I can really bring my grocery budget in to save a little extra money there. So that's all I have. So if you have any questions or comments, as long as they're positive, of course, feel free to leave them below and let me know what you do to save money. Please give me some advice, people. And how you maybe save money on groceries and stuff. So thank you. Bye-bye.